Hey YouTube, it's that dude named Dave and welcome back to my channel. Before we get started here, you know what we gotta do. The price of admission, and it's not much. I'm just asking you guys to click on like, subscribe, and that bell notification below. Just need some help with the YouTube algorithm. So I'm gonna give you guys a few seconds to do that. See, a few seconds. I'm not here to hold you with that stuff here. So today's video, we're coming back to Kevin Samuels. Now, in this video though, Andrew, one of my day ones, hit me up in one of my premieres yesterday. He said, that dude, you should do a video about this here. And I said, if you got the info, send it over to me via email. I'll take a look at it. And you know what? We're dropping this video the very next day because we giving the people what they want. So this video here is talking about the women that we as men should avoid. And ladies, if you're going to go in these fields, y'all shouldn't do them here. So we're going to let Kevin cook. Let's get to the video. And we know he's going to make it make sense.
Nice. Psychology majors or attorneys?
Interesting.
Blake Henry, they avoid these women like the plague.
Y'all hear that?
Or they'll kick it with them. And we're talking about who do they avoid? I mean, who they don't marry. That's what it is. They don't marry these women. Psych chicks, lawyers. Psych chicks, lawyers. The next are in the blue collar professions. Police women, cops, or military, any branch.
Ooh. Y'all hear that?
These women are avoided like the plague. Come on, guys. Henry. Oh, Henry, let's talk about it.
Let's get
And
into
then
it.
on the bohemian side, you didn't go to college. You didn't go necessarily go get a blue collar kind of job. What did you do? You went and they avoid actresses, singers. Why? Because they all tend to have creatives, bohemians. Why? Because they all tend to have the same positions. Nail techs, hairstylists, and massage therapists.
As far as massage therapists, shout out to Deshaun Watson. Y'all know what I'm talking about, fellas. Let's get back to the video.
Let's run down that list again.
That's a lot, Kevin. That's a big
College
list.
women. You're a psychology chick. You're a law. You're going to law school. You're gonna be single.
Ouch.
Single AF. They might go marry you. You think somebody wanted to go through a divorce with an attorney? Come on, man. You think somebody wants to go home and be psychoanalyzed by a psychology? No.
Let me pause here real fast. I'm not gonna do too much pausing here. I just want to hit this point here. He makes a good point about marrying a lawyer. Fellas, we talk about how the high divorce rate we're having here, and a lot of my comment section, the guy saying, why even get married? But think about it. If you marry a lawyer, all you're doing is marrying someone who can use the law against you. So at any given time that if you mess up or she feels a certain type of way, she knows how to use the law and then take you to the cleaners. So why would you give a woman a cheat code to ruin your life? That's what that is when you marry a lawyer. And then we talking about the psych majors who want to psychoanalyze you. So just imagine if someone is trying to break your mentally down over the books that she's read, when in actuality you're thinking something else here that's jacking your head up here. Ooh, Lord. Kevin got more. So let me get back to the clip here.
And the other two, the blue collar ones, oh my God, cops and military women. Why? Because the assumption is, one, you got an extreme high body count.
Ooh. Y'all hear
But
that?
you've been getting it in the backseat of that squad car or on deployment. Look, man, the stories about military women and police and law officers are legendary.
Real fast here. I know I'm stopping just in the beginning here. I want my guys to tell me who are in the military, because I know men who's been commenting who are in the military. Is this the truth here about women y'all busting them down in basic and all and on campus. Well, and as far as police women, I want this one here to notate it for the comment section. Back to the clip.
Also, it has everything to do with the kind of men you deal with. Women in law enforcement tend to deal with men in law enforcement. That's a different mindset. Women in the military deal with men in the military, a different mindset. Base heads, as some people call them, base heads, the military base heads. Now, and let me tell you what, and how do they look at these women? Military divorced wife with a kid. How can she afford this place to live on? She afforded to live on this because she lived in a military base on Washington. Where do guys go to find women like this? Y'all all get mad when guys talk about pump and dump and this and that, because we're talking about women who tend to be cute or pretty. Let's get into it.
Okay.
I have a thing called the Eternal Sevens. The Eternal Sevens are the women that tend to be the most problematic. See, the 8s, 9s, and 10s, they get married early on. 8s, 9s, and 10s get married early on. They get married by age 23, 25.
Interesting.
The 8s, 9s, and 10s are the girls that get in the VIP for free. They bona fide. They get snapped up like that.
Yes,
especially
they do.
if they're feminine, beautiful, inspirational, cooperative, submission. Then what ends up...
Real fast here. How often have you seen the baddest of the baddest chicks, women, no matter the culture, no matter the race, and they're still single by 30? If they are feminine and fit, and you know they're 8, 9, and 10, fellas, do you see them on the market? Just keep that in mind. Back to the video.
What's happening? A woman who's a 6 or a 7, like a B. Simone, no insult intended, she's cute.
Yeah, she's
fine.
cute.
She's cute.
Right.
B. Simone, Jill Scott, like that in the face.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, when the 8s, 9s, and 10s are gone, the 6s and 7s automatically get all the 8, 9, and 10 shine because the 8s, 9s, and 10s are simply gone.
Interesting.
It's not as though those women actually got better. The other women are just gone. And when you get all of that attention, that when you saw your friends who were 8, 9, and 10, and you were 6 or 7, and they're gone, now you're getting 8, 9, and 10 attention. You feel like the woman, and you start to overinflate your SMV, your actual value. So like a B. Simone, no offense, you start to actually feel like you should get a man who's the master of the universe. Especially if you're an attorney or a psych chick, you got a college degree or something like that, advanced degrees, all that other kind of stuff. You can throw advanced degrees, a master's, a PhD, that all goes in with law and psychology. All that stuff, high value men avoid. Because these women overvalue themselves from an educational standpoint, from an income standpoint, and most problematically from a look standpoint.
Let me pause here. Kevin made some great points here. Now, for ladies here, and guys, you may can concur here, the women who are 8s, 9, and 10s get snatched up. And then what do we see here? The women who are average or cute inflate their value to think they are 8s, 9s, and 10s. We've gotten to a society where that we see 3s and 4s and overweight women saying, take me as I am, I'm a 10, and what is going on? We're letting men, us as men, we're piping them down. We're giving them the sex, and they're overinflating, think getting sex is actually more about their marriage marketplace or sexual market value, like Kevin is saying here. So us as men, we have to recognize that we have helped this as well by letting average women or below average women think that they're higher what they are. But at the same time, though, all we're doing is just piping them down, having sex, whatever you want to use the term for. I hope the YouTube algorithm don't get me here. But because of this here, women are overinflating themselves, and we see the higher single rate as they get older. So I just wanted to point that out there. This is like business, supply and demand. The problem, though, is that the supply is overpricing itself when it gets to a certain point here. Let's get back to the video.
And these Henrys, they're not going to, they know what they're worth. You too much of a headache. Now, Blake Henrys tend to deal with the college chicks. And if chicks bothers you, girls bothers you, you're in the wrong place. White collar men tend to deal with white collar women. Blue Henrys on the opposite side tend to deal with kicking with the police officers and military women. You don't marry them. Again, still this 6s and 7s, but you don't see many women in the military who are just obese. You have to be in some semblance of shape You don't get to wear a lot of makeup so they can see what you look like. Tend to have your hair pulled back in a bun or something. So guys can pretty well see what you're working with.
Right.
But you got them butch uniforms on, and dudes is like, there's nothing worse than seeing a pretty woman in fatigues. Trust me. I've kicked it with many of them. I'm like, dang, you cannot wear that shit to my house. Do not even wear that stuff in my neighborhood. If I'm gonna put up road signs and motion cameras, if I see you in my subdivision in fatigues or uniform, I'm going to have my drone shoot you. Shoot your tires out. You leave.
Ladies, real fast here. Take the uniform off. Put on some nice clothes, okay? Fit, feminine, friendly. It could be just the cutest t-shirt. We ain't trying to see the military outfit. We're not trying to see your police outfit. Them baggy clothes are not making you look sexy, okay? Maybe in the bedroom you want to do a little role play. You know what I'm saying? If you with your guy and you want to do a little, little cops and robbers action, but that's only in the bedroom. Don't be coming over here with that outfit on. Put something nice on.
That I'm going to leave. I'm gonna leave a laundry bag in the turn in at the gate to the entrance of my subdivision. You put that shit in there.
There you go, Kev.
I got a little lock box outside. It's got some red bottoms, a little black dress. It's got a bottle of Maison Francis Kurkdjian a la Rose. I'll take care of all that. You're gonna put your shit in there, and you're gonna put this on. Guerlain, tuberose, hey.
This is what we want, ladies.
Who else? When you coming in here, the fatigues go over there.
Right.
You can get your property back once you leave my premises. Not just my premises, my subdivision. I got a fucking reputation, them hoe. You walk around in here with no bars on your... Get out of here. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen.
Do y'all want that, fellas? Because I don't.
Security up in this mother. No way. I'm gonna take you walking through with some fucking timber. I don't even wear Timberlands. You think you're gonna wear some Timberlands around here? My work boots say Christian Louboutin.
Y'all made Kevin get up here in this point here. Let's see what he's gonna do here. And real fast. Kevin got a dope setup, don't he? I can't wait to get my setup like this. You know what I'm saying? He got the nice lights and everything. He got the cool setup. I got the mic though. Let's see what Kevin's getting here. Because he had to get up after this point here. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. But is he lying though? He's telling facts. We don't want to see that, ladies. Take off that military garb. We don't want to see them damn boots. Oh, he got some boots here. Okay.
Your work boots have to look at least this good.
Okay, look at them soles. Look at that.
Okay?
Okay. See that, fellas? Boots and laces look like that. Oh, look at these other boots here. Oh, Kevin's styling. Let me pause that there. Oh, man.
Wear the bullshits around Blake.
We get you, Kev.
They're not going to have that.
You. Yeah.
You got a reputation to uphold.
Come on, ladies. Better boots. Not them Han
Blue
Solo
Nim,
joints.
They might. But Blue Nim ain't going to do that either because they see that stuff all the time on the work site. They don't want that to come home with. I mean, they'll kick it with you. They'll go to your house. But they don't want to marry that.
I'm stopping one more time here because he made a great point. We will kick it with you on that. We're not marrying that.
They don't want to LTR that.
Oh.
And sir,
that's a good acronym. I know I pause a lot here, and I said, but he's making these points here. LTR, long-term relationship. That's what we're looking for in marriage. STR, short-term, we will get you that if you keep this style up here.
Certainly, the worst ones are the bohemian, the creatives, the nail techs, massage therapists, and hairstylists. Those are the women that will tear your stuff up. They'll put out your windows, key your car, because they're this non-traditional, flighty kind of, they're the one with the crazy sex.
Y'all know about this, fellas.
And how do we spot these women? Because they tend to be pretty. All these women are cute or pretty.
Mm-hmm.
And the last caller fit that last category. I'm going to let the military guys speak to this one because I'm not a military guy.
Yeah.
But
I want to hear
women
y'all.
who hang around military bases
Interesting.
at
Whoa.
a young age, this is not a new story.
It's not?
Young girls
I'm new to this, Kev.
marrying the military money,
Ooh.
having a military baby, and getting military benefits. When I went to Hawaii, my ex-wife had a cousin that lived there. Beautiful. She lived in military housing. It's the only way she could live on the Big Island. Because how do I know? Because I actually thought about relocating to Hawaii. I
Okay.
was that close to moving there. And I know the kind of money I had to make for me and my wife at the time and my children to be there. And she was able to live there and she didn't even make a fifth of what I made. Why?
Wow.
Military housing.
Women got the options, y'all.
Why do guys tend to avoid women like this? Well, because if they didn't go down the path of, the law or the military, a lot of these women would have ended up in an exotic lifestyle. I'll just put it that way.
You know what that is, guys.
So, what does this mean if you're a woman in the military? You have a military background. You got
Dancing.
a problem. You got a problem because guys are looking at you and having like, not gonna deal with that. That's the truth. That's the truth. Badu type chicks, right? Understand something? That's the truth. Guys
Badu
are looking
types.
at you like, Gentlemen, am I lying? Here's the thing. I'm gonna let guys call in.
Is
Let
Kev
guys
dropping
call in and
gems
tell you.
here?
See if I'm lying.
Is he off? Is he lying? Do y'all hear this?
See if I'm lying. I'm not, but I want y'all to hear it. Because unfortunately, there are a lot of women who went to the military and can't seem to figure out why they can't land them a regular. There's no men out here. Military women have a reputation, just like law enforcement. They got a reputation.
I want to hear these
Just like
comments. Let me
lawyers,
know the
just
reputation.
like psychology, just like psychology. Got a rep. Just like nail techs, massage therapists, hairstylists. When you're online dating, I'm online dating. You realize how many women I see on Tinder, on Bumble, who I own my own business, and I'm a hairstylist. I'm like, and they're gorgeous. Entire one with a 10-foot pole. Late 20s, early 30s, especially the hairstylist. Woo!
Shout out to my
We got through all
hairstylist.
that.
New subscriber.
To get to that last point, because that's what I told the caller. I was like, look, the guys who make the kind of money to be able to support the lifestyle you're talking about are not fools. These guys aren't fools.
Are we fools, fellas?
They're not fools. What's going on, Charles? Tiffany Chanel. Oh yeah, ladies, call in.
I'm going to stop the video here because he's going to have some callers call in to talk about these points here. And I wanted to get the monologue of the details for this discussion here. So I'm going to post the original link in the description below. Shout out to Andrew. He's been commenting on my premieres and you're a true day one. So just like him, if y'all have any more videos or any other reactions that you want from me, send them to my email. They're going to be, it's in the description below here. So Kevin Cooked. He dropped so many gems here, so many that I'm not going to go over and recap here like that. I just want to give, my final thoughts here, noticing that, ladies, if you're in college or you're pursuing these degrees or these fields here, these are the items that we are avoiding, especially for Black women. Reason why I brought this video and we want to bring this to the forefront is, especially with black women, they are the lowest as far as being married. At 26% of all black women will be ever married in this lifetime here. So if you're choosing careers that is going to be to the downfall, where that men don't want to look at that, you're making the options even worse for yourself, where that percentage points is going to get even lower as we get further down into this lifetime here. So ladies, if your goal is to find a man, if your goal is to get married and to have a family and have kids, and you're not trying to be on the cock carousel and be single your entire life, you need to heed the advice of not just Kevin Samuels, but what us as men has been saying all along. We've been saying this for a long time. It's the fact that now Kevin being the forefront is able to put a spotlight on this here. Avoid being a lawyer. We ain't trying to have you take all of our money and use the law against us. Avoid being a cop, like you said here, or a military, because all those evil ills and dangers that we got going on here. Psychology, we don't want you in our head. We want fit, feminine, friendly, beautiful women who is going to rock with us, who is not going to be against us and trying to compete with us like it's an opponent. We're supposed to be in a marriage and we're supposed to be in a relationship here. We don't need another guy competing with us here. So I'm going to stop here. I want to hear what my fellows have to say here. And also, we have a largest quarter of women who's been joining recently. So I want to hear what the ladies have to say here. Like, comment, subscribe, click on that bell notification below. Let me know if Kevin's off base. The little bit that I said, let me know if I'm off base here, because we want to hear from it. But until next time, I am that dude named Dave. I'll see y'all later.